with our facility runs from the late 1800s, post-Civil War, up until the mid-1920s, early 1930s. That's about that 50-year time period that we're portraying, and that most of the buildings that we have here on the property stem from that time period or originated in that time period. So I hope that answers your question.
So we would be the modern thing in this one.
You would be the modern thing, but it would also tie in with what we already have, and some folks have alluded to that earlier. We have the blacksmith shop here, which ultimately transformed into mechanics shop as the automobiles became more popular. You know, the blacksmith was the jack of all trades who could fix anything that had to do with metal. So that was a transformation there. We also have a couple of early 1900s fire engines here. We have a 1917 LaFrance and a 1930 Han, I think it is. So they're there on display already. So that already ties in with your passion that you have for your automobiles. And so we thought when we were approached it would be a great enhancement of what we already do. It shows the progression from, and then the one side that we have looked at is close to what we call our wagon barn, where we have stored buggies and wagons and whatever. So it would show the progression in mobility from horse and buggy to automobiles ultimately.
I had a question last week when we talked about this, and you would probably be the one that could answer that. I know that some of the buildings here were moved here. There's no building kind of like what we want to do that you guys have had your eyes on to move here, is there?
Not lately.
Okay.
Not lately. And mostly that would be a financial question more than anything else, because anytime we move a building, we're looking at a minimum of $35,000 and up, depending on the size of the building, depend on the location of the building, and what condition the building is in. But we haven't had, in recent years, a sizable building that came to our attention that might fit what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But we have several buildings here on the grounds that were recreated, and the one I'm thinking of that might fit more your bill, and Harvey knows that it would be our wood shop that's out there. It's built in the style of the late 1800s, early 1900s with cypress siding, and I think that would be something, if you want to take a closer look at it, that might fit your bill. It has two big bay doors that might serve your purpose, or it's just an idea as to how you might want to go forward. And of course, we would like to have something that blends in with our other buildings. So, I mean, concrete block is probably out.
Could we get access